It's tempting to see the valuation of capitals as one of the goals of the living standards framework, but that's actually not, it's not a goal in itself. We tend to use, we look to use monetization and valuation as ways of understanding how the different capitals work and how important they are to each other. But in some cases, valuation is either not possible, monetization is either not possible, or it doesn't actually add very much to the analysis or help us with our decision making. So the fundamental question for us is, in the development of the living standards framework, is what is going to help us make better decisions and what is going to help ministers make better decisions. In some cases, monetization can help. There are now techniques where you can put values on things, which enables you to compare things, in a common currency, which is useful analytically. But in some areas, that's not possible, and it probably won't ever be possible if we're talking about rights, or if we're talking about justice, or some of these more, if you like, absolutes about life and what makes it worth living. Those are things that we probably wouldn't. I would find it hard to see how we would ever be able to put a useful monetization framework around those things. One of the great benefits of the dashboard presentation of the data we've collected is that it has made clear what the relationships are between many of these aspects of well-being that we often talk about casually, and that most of us probably have a suspicion go together, but it's really useful to be able to see the data on that documents that fact, and then from there to be able to understand why it's the case that these things go together. So for example, housing, most people would understand intuitively that warm and dry housing is important for education outcomes, for health outcomes, for labour market outcomes, and so on, employment, income, etc. That these things go together. But the value of the dashboard, in our view, is that by collecting together the most important and salient indicators and data on those different dimensions in one place, it enables us as analysts to do the research work on why it is that these things go together. Is it because when you have high income you're able to buy a warm and dry house? That's probably part of it. Or is it because having a warm and dry house gives you the security to be able to support stable employment? Now, the reality is probably that it's both, but it's really important for policy analysis to be able to tease out those different mechanisms and understand what it is about that connection between those two things, in that example, that is most important. And that, in turn, gives you a clue as to what it is that governments and others should do to maximise the benefits of warm and dry housing for employment, in that example. And have a look at the heat maps of the associations between different dimensions of well-being, and also the presentation of the multi-dimensional aspects of well-being for particular groups. The dashboard enables you to do lots of different data visualizations and presentations of the data, so that you can see these different associations and think about them and what they mean, and ask the question, why is that association there? What might be causing it? What might we do to make use of that association when we're developing policy initiatives or other sorts of activities?